Hi, this is Cara Nicole. You may know me as AZ Power Girl, and my involvement with Project Shadows has been interesting. So Albert Trujillo and I had been collaborating and talking and hanging out. He had seen some of my work. I did a little bit of work for Bianca Thompson's Dead Divas, and I did some writing for the Unity Project, and I had my own book in the works. He was already thinking of hiring someone else to do additional content, and he asked me. So I actually started writing for him before I ever put on a costume. Well, not my costumes, but his costumes. I had a lot of convention ins, and I'd already been planning on going to conventions, and he's like, yeah, I'll go. And he actually convinced me to have my own table, so, you know, he got me more of my own books and more things going on my own than I'd already done. So, we worked together with that. I spent a long time, you can tell I'm outside, and that's actually where my office is. My office was outside, and I spent so much time researching. He wanted to talk about the war and what happened before Samantha and her friends started running from the government and fighting back. And I spent a lot of time researching war and talking to veterans of war. And he hit me with, I want to keep my buildings in the city, but get rid of all the people. So I'm like, okay, and I started researching dirty bombs and conspiracy theories, and going from there. So I've got a lot of new story ideas, different things, not necessarily involving Sam and Jennifer and the project, but with what happens during the war, what happened to the people during the war. This has been huge for me. I believe in the story, and I put a lot into it. I put a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of emotion. So after he hit me up for writing, I was like, hey, what about cosplaying? And everyone was like, oh, you're gonna cosplay Samantha. And I'm like, no, I don't want Sam being cosplayed. I don't want her being contaminated by whatever girl dresses up as her. Because people are gonna take her behavior as Samantha Wells, and I really didn't want that. I was very intrigued by Jennifer, and I had seen some of the art for her, and a lot of it was regular clothes, and before she became the superhero in the story. And so we kind of worked together, and I went through some of my things and looked through what I had, and I came up with the costume that you see in my photo book and in prints. And Alfred actually spends a good hour to 2 hours drawing that tattoo on every time. And it's funny because people always say, oh, you got a tattoo, why did you do that? It's Sharpie. So this has been very near and dear to my heart. I believe in not only the book, but the message behind it, that evil triumphs when good people do nothing. So stay tuned to the next issue of Project Shadows, and get my variant cover, where I'll be seen in a very, very different light. Not this one behind the camera. Oh wait, this is a camera. You get the idea. Get my variant, it'll be issue 2. Get the whole series and see what else I have to say.